Alrighty. Valhalla Sports Talk is live with today's Dodger baseball game. Dodgers Giants in the second game of a doubleheader today. Um, Dodgers kind of whooped that booty in the first one, 7-zip, with Kershaw getting the win. So we are here. I did my video a little earlier about thanking the subscribers for joining the channel. Oh, I got something set up wrong already. All right, so I got to turn that off. I can have that audio playing in the background there. Madison Roach checks in. Hello, how you doing? So we are here again. We're going to do the second game of this doubleheader today for the Dodgers. First pitch about to start here. I think it's set to go at 4:40. So hopefully we're on screen on time and all that good stuff. YouTube Core checks in, says, "What's up? What's up with you, man?" And Elijah says they play twice today. That's correct. We're going to watch the second game of the doubleheader. So anyway, I did the thank you video for the channel for our 200 subscribers, um, where we hit that on the last Dodger game, and then someone asked that we broadcast the game today, and I thought, well, I don't have the game, I don't have the baseball package, but then I checked it out, and it apparently costs about $40 for the month. So I said I'll go ahead and do that so we can get some content out of these folks. So we're waiting for the first pitch here and ready to go. I'm like, let's go. So excited about tonight's game and tonight's stream. So we're going to go ahead and get this thing a going. Starting pitchers for the two teams tonight. You got Khalib Ferguson going for the Dodgers, and Kevin Gausman is going to be the pitcher for the Giants. And it looks like they're about to get right to it here, ladies and gentlemen. Dodgers lineup today: Mookie Betts playing right field, Seager playing short, Turner at DH, Bellinger at first base, Max Muncy at third base, Jock Peterson left field, Will Smith is catching, Galvin Lux at second, and Kike Hernandez playing center field. So a big changeup, I think, from earlier. YouTube Course says he got up to 55 subscribers on his channel. Congratulations, man. Kevin Gausman, the pitcher for the Giants, is 1-1 on the season with a 4.65 ERA, 31 innings pitched, 42 strikeouts, and 6 base on balls. Core asking if I saw his new video. I did not, sir. I did not. I'll have to go check it out. I will have to go check it out, sir. And here we are. We're about to get this thing right on. Get it going right away here. Sets in for the first pitch to Mookie Betts, who's leading off for the Dodgers. Down the middle for a called strike. No balls, one strike to the batter. A little bit of a win there in San Francisco. Of course, when is there not some wind in San Francisco? Madison Rouch says no. I'm not sure why. Real Juice says hello. What's up, Real Juice? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Let's get this thing updated here. It's not the graphic I was looking for there. Corey, you got to quit putting your link up in my chat, man. It's absolutely rude. Absolutely rude. Mookie bounces out to the first baseman, takes a seat. All righty. Next batter up to bat here. Seager up to bat. First pitch is an 85-mile pitch down low for a called ball. I've got the wrong game here. Let's get this. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm looking for there. All right, let's get in a groove here. Let's get in a groove. 1 ball, 1 strike to Seager. 1 out, first inning. Game just started. Pitch on the way. For swing and a miss by Seager. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes, ladies and gentlemen. Elijah Rodriguez checks in and says, I'm watching you on my TV. Right on, man. Welcome to the channel again. I think I remember you from the other night. The 1-2 pitch on the way, down low. Seager takes. That'll make it 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, we just started here. Top of the first. Dodgers 0, Giants 0. Seager's hitting .308 on the season with 8 home runs and 22 RBIs. Next pitch on the way. Seager swings, hits to the second baseman, throws him out at first. So 2 outs here in the first inning. 2 outs in the first inning. Two outs here in the first inning, ladies and gentlemen. Justin Turner up the plate for the Dodgers. Turner decides to clean the batter's box a little bit. Says a little bit too dirty. Steps into the box. Looks to be ready to go. Pitch on the way. Kind of inside a little bit for a called ball. Turner on the season, .286 with 2 home runs, 19 RBIs. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Just a little outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Got 2 outs here in the first inning. Pitch on the way for another ball down low. 3 balls, no strikes. Here we go. Let's get something started here. A little 2-out rally going. Little 2-out rally going. The 3-0 pitch on the way to Turner, who takes, called strike on the outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Three balls, 1 strike. Salvador Chavez checks into the chat, says hello. Hello to you, sir. Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk. Next pitch on the way outside. Ball 4, Turner takes a base. Take a base, sir. Take the base, sir. So here we go, 2 outs, top of the first. Here we got Cody up at the plate. First pitch, high and inside. Cody takes. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 ball, no strikes. Cody Bellinger on the season, hitting .234 with 8 home runs. Kevin checks in. Kevin1 checks in. One of our subscribers says, who won the first game? The Dodgers won the first game, 7-0. Clayton Kershaw, winning pitcher. Next pitch on the way to Bellinger is a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Salvador Chavez says, my team is the LAD. Hopefully that's the Dodgers. All right, the 1-1. The 1-1 to Bellinger. On the way. Swing and a miss by Bellinger. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, two strikes to Cody Bellinger with 2 outs here in the top of the first. I don't know if I said it already, but Bellinger's hitting 234 with 8 home runs and 18 RBIs on the season. Pitch on the way, in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Cody Bellinger. Mina Milton checks in, says woo. His greeting when he comes into the channel. Welcome, sir. 2-2 to Cody Bellinger. Runner on first base for the Dodgers. 2 outs, top of the first. Pitch is on the way. A swing. A high fly ball. Third base side. Third baseman for the Giants gets under it, catches it, and retires the side. So the Dodgers get out of the first with no runs. And San Francisco will be up next. San Francisco up next here, ladies and gentlemen. So, funny story about our stream the other night. It was a very, very successful stream. So I thank everybody for that. But I had this little baseball bat here, this little mini bat, right? And the whole game I sat here doing this number here, right? And the next day I wake up and I'm like, why the hell do my shoulders hurt so bad? They feel like they're like bruised. And it was on both sides. And it was from me hitting myself with this bat, I guarantee it. So, how stupid is that? But a funny little story. I get fidgety though. I have to have something. 7 viewers early on in the chat, which is kind of how we started out the other day. Madison Roach puts up a laughing face. Yeah, I just literally just apparently beat the crap out of myself with this little baseball bat. All right, so we're in a commercial break here in between innings, middle of the first. As I mentioned before, the Dodgers did get the win in that early game today. So that puts them at 23-9 on the season, 12-4 in away games, and that's the best in the National League there. So pretty good, pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. All right, leading off for the San Francisco Giants is Yastrzemski, the center fielder, who's hitting 294 on the season. The Giants lineup tonight will be Yastrzemski, Flores, Longoria, Belt, Solano, Dickerson, Bart, Crawford, and Ricard. Kind of a mixture of lefties and righties. Spire Mena says, you remember me? Yep, I think I do remember you. Says, congrats on 200 subs. Thank you, sir. We were at 210 when this deal started today. Hopefully we can maintain that. Going for 300, next step. Next step, 300. On our way to 1,000. All right. First pitch on the way, a swing. I think he fouled it off. So Will Smith tells the umpire, give me another ball. Gets it and fires it back to the pitcher. Caleb Ferguson, the pitcher for the Dodgers. A lefty. Next pitch on the way. Some heat to the outside. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes to Yastrzemski. Dodgers have the infield moved to the right there. Bellinger, Lux, Muncy, all shifted to the right. The shift is on, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin One says 300 subscribers. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Next pitch on the way. Swung on. Fouled down the left field line. Alrighty, so 1 ball, 2 strikes to Yastrzemski. The next pitch on the way. Swung on. Hit to left center. Kike Hernandez gets under it, catches the fly ball, and that'll make it 1 out in the inning. 1 out in the inning. Spire Manus says, I was here with you when you were playing Call of Duty. I helped you get the 150. You remember? Can't wait to see you at 300 subs and keep growing. Yeah, I agree, man. Let's go. All right, the first pitch on the way. Who's up here? Flores is up to bat. It is a strike, so no balls, one strike to Flores. Next pitch on the way. Swung on, fouled down the left field line. That'll make it no balls, two strikes. No balls, two strikes to Flores. Madison asks, wasn't Olivia Ramsey my 100 sub? I believe she was. I believe Olivia was. Next pitch on the way. A swing. Fouled down the right field line. Count will remain no balls, two strikes. No balls, two strikes. No balls, two strikes to Flores, who's the designated hitter for the Giants today. Next pitch on the way. Swung on, hit hard, left field line. Jock gets over there, makes the catch at the foul line. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Up to bat for the Giants, Longoria, the third baseman, who's hitting .293 on the season. So 2 outs, bottom of the first here. Dodgers 0, Giants 0. Next pitch on the way. Up high, swung on, foul back. Smith says, give me another ball, ump. Gives it to him. He fires it back to Ferguson. Says, get us some more strikes. Get us some more strikes, sir. 9 viewers up in the chat. Next pitch on the way. Ooh, high, outside, in the zone. No balls, 2 strikes to Longoria. Longoria hitting .293 on the season with 3 home runs and 15 RBIs. Next pitch. Swung on, fouled back. So the count remains no balls, 2 strikes. Ferguson has pitched 12 pitches so far in this game. All right, the 0-2 pitch on the way. Swung on, fouled back again. Count will remain 0-2. 0-2 here in the first inning. Oh, and 2 here in the first inning. The 0-2 pitch on the way. Down low for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes, ladies and gentlemen. Swing, a little dribbler to the pitcher who catches it, fields it, throws it over to first base for the 3rd out. So after 1, Dodgers 0, Giants 0, and we head to the 2nd. OG fan says, 211 subs. I just saw that. We just hit 211. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Let's grow. Let's make this thing grow. Hopefully that little sound bit don't give me a copyright strike. OG fan checks into the chat. 9 viewers up in the chat today. Thor the Wonder Dog checks in off camera, looking at my little bat, thinking I should throw it for him because he likes to chase sticks. Now he's going to bark at some people outside. So the little one comes in to bark at some people outside. That's how it works around here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm right by the front window, so there's a little gap in the bottom that I leave open so the dogs can look out there. Then they come in here and bark and screw up my streams. Come in here and bark and mess up my streams, but we love them, so we let them hang around. Boom, boom, boom. What are you laughing at, Milton? Madison Roach laughing too. Yeah, we got two dogs. We got Thor, the mighty Thor. He's a yellow lab, and then we got Skip, who's been with us for 13, 14 years, and he is an American Eskimo. Little American Eskimo action. All right, so we need the Dodgers to get it going here, right? We need the Dodgers. So I'm going to bring something new to the channel. Something new. When we need the Dodgers to get their stuff going, we're going to bring out the big stick. Okay? The big stick. So it's time. Time for the big stick. Max Muncy up to the plate. First pitch. 1 ball, no strikes to Max Muncy. Number 13 on the Dodgers, hitting 189 on the season with 8 home runs. Pitch on the way. Called strike up high. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Max Muncy. Time for the big stick, Milton. The big stick. We need the Dodgers to get it going here. Next pitch. Swing and a miss by Muncy. 95-mile-an-hour heater. Heater from Gausman. In top of the second here, no outs. Tie ball game, 0-0. The 1-2 pitch, low. Thumbs up for the big stick, folks. This is your favorite Dodger, Madison? Max? I like him a lot, too. I like him and Jock Pop. The 2-2. Delivered. Low. That makes it 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what's called a full count. A full count in the major leagues. It's time for the big stick, Max. It's time for the big stick. Here we go. Pitch on away. Swung on. Right field line. Fielded by the first baseman. And he tags the base for the out. That was a hit hard. Just didn't get pat down that line fast enough. Doesn't get down the line fast enough. So that makes it 1 out here in the inning. Top of the second. Come on. Let's go, Dodgers. Big stick time. Big stick time. Max Muncy. Actually, it's Jock coming in. Max just sat down. Jock Pop's in there. Jock Peterson for the Dodgers. Hitting 189 on the season. Takes the first pitch for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 ball, no strikes to Jock Peterson, who's playing left field today for these Dodgers. Next pitch on the way. Hit. He gets a hold of it. And it's gone. Home run, baby. Home run. Let's go. Jock Pop, baby. Jock Pop with the big stick. Hits it to center field. Mighty Patriot checks in, says, "What's up? What a dinger." Yeah, a high pitch. High pitch and kind of outside of the strike zone, and Jock turns on it, and boom, center field shot. Might have been closer to right center, I guess. But it went all the way out. All the way out. Will Smith getting jiggy with it at the plate. First pitch outside for a ball. Spire Mana says, hi, you should do some Vikings as well. The subs will go up through the roof. Well, that's the goal, man. We're going to do Viking games, every one of them. All right, the next pitch to Will Smith. I think that was a ball, so 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, top of the second. Dodgers lead 1-0. Next pitch, swung on, fouled back. That'll make it 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 11 people up in the chat. Come on, Will Smith getting jiggy with it. Mighty Patriot says, I was here on Tuesday night, if you remember. I do remember. That's one of the reasons I made you a mod today. Next pitch on the way. Smith, a swing and a miss. A swing and a miss by Will Smith, and he gets to take a seat over there. Take a seat. Madison Rose says, Joe Burrow, can't wait to see what he turns out to be. That should be exciting. I'm excited for that too. Lorenzo S. says, good stuff, man. Thumbs up. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Elijah Rodriguez says, Dallas Cowboys all the way. All right, so now we've got Galvin Lux up at the plate, 240 on the year. It's already 1 ball, no strikes to him. I missed a pitch. Next pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Right down the center of the plate. Right down the center of the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike to Galvin Lux. How's Galvin doing on the season? Doesn't even have a batting average for him. His first game. All right, next pitch. High, swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Mr. Lux. Come on, Mr. Lux. We brought out the big stick, man. If we bring out the big stick, you got to hit shit. You got to be hitting it. Next pitch on the way. Low and outside. And Lux says, not today. I'm not swinging at that garbage. I'm not swinging at that garbage, even though I've got the big stick. Come on, Lux. Come on, Lux. Next pitch on the way. Up high, way up high and outside. Yucky. Hey, a donation. Leticia Cran donates $1. Thank you to my wife for donating $1. At least we know it works. All right, here we go. Here we go. Come on, Lux. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count. Pitch on the way, and he swings and misses. And the Dodgers are retired. The Dodgers are retired, ladies and gentlemen. So that'll end the top of the second there. But we do get a home run by Jock Peterson to put the Dodgers in the lead 1-0. And we head to the bottom of the second. All right, let's catch up on chat here. Mighty Patriot says, hate the Cowboys. Take a seat, Dallas. Salvador says, do you have the NBA pack? I guess you're talking about the NBA package. No, I don't. But they're in like the playoffs, so all the games are going to be on TV. Lorenzo S says, go Dodgers. And Chavez S, did I hear the NBA playoffs are back? Yes, I did. I think there's going to be a Laker game tomorrow. And Leticia Cran says, don't I get a holla? Let me do this. We're going to introduce something new, and I can't get the sound to work, but we're going to give Leticia Cran a ball. Holla, holla! Let's go! my lovely wife taking care of me. Donates $1. She actually donated 40. That's why we got this game because we turned it on the direct TV here. Spire Mania says, "Hola Leticia, ¿cómo estás?" Madison Roach says, "Remember Angel Gant?" I'm not sure, Madison. Not sure. 15 viewers up in the chat. 15 viewers in the chat. It worked. It worked. So cool. Cool, cool. And I'm hitting myself in the shoulders again with these bats. So we got some of this stuff working here, man. We got the notification for subscribers. Dallas Cowboys all the way. We literally have the best quarterback and running back, says Elijah. 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 This is a Minnesota Vikings channel. This is a Minnesota Vikings channel. And everybody hates the Cowboys. Let's be honest. And Mighty Patriot doesn't believe your thing about the best quarterback and best running back anyway. Ooh, we're already going here. So the first pitch was hit, kind of a blooper, and it's an out. Dodgers have already brought in a new pitcher, Victor Gonzalez. Got a 1.80 ERA with no innings pitched. I don't understand how you get that. But anyway, he already got an out, so we like him. Oh, 5 innings pitched. 4 strikeouts, 1 base on balls. So now he's pitching to the next guy, Solano. For a strike. So a good little start to this new Dodgers pitcher. Good little start for this new Dodgers pitcher. No balls, 1 strike is the count. Pitch on the way. Foul back. No balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes. Bottom of the second, 1 out. Dodgers lead 1-0. Dodgers lead 1-0, ladies and gentlemen. Mina Milton says Leticia is the real MVP. That is correct. That is correct. Next pitch on the way. Swing! Hit to center field. Kike Hernandez makes the play. That's 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. 12 viewers up in the chat. 12. That's a dozen. That is a dozen. Mighty Patriot says, my former quarterback is Tom Brady, now on the Bucks. And now you have Cam Newton. True. True. Dickerson, the left fielder, is up for the Giants. For the Giants, he is a left-handed hitter. Pitch on the way, low and inside. He takes it for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 ball, no strikes to Alex Dickerson. Pitch is on the way, low and outside. Low and outside, 2 balls, no strikes. So this one ain't starting out too good. This one ain't starting out as good for this batter. Next pitch on the way. Swing. A little dribbler up the first base line that goes foul. That'll make it 2 balls, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike to Dickerson. Next pitch on the way. Inside for a called strike. Inside and low for a called strike. The Dodgers have the shift on to the right side of the infield. Gonzalez looks in at a 2-2 count, sends the pitch on the way. It's hit into the shift, and he throws him out at first. The Dodgers get out of the inning. So after 2, Dodgers 1, Giants 0, and we head to a break in the action. Let me catch up here. Madison says, you gained a sub. I just looked. We're at 214, so I have to update everything here. 214, thank you to everybody. Elijah Rodriguez says, can you shout out my grandpa? His name is Nick Gurr. Shout out to Nick Gurr. Welcome. Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk. And the Mighty Patriot tells the Giants to take a seat. Take a seat. Let's update our ticker here to read 214 because we gained a couple subscribers, which is way cool. $214. 300 is the goal. 300 is the goal. Madison, it doesn't always tell me who subs. I guess that they have to have a profile on YouTube for it to, for the indicator to pop up. And sometimes you just don't know. You don't even know who your subscribers are. But if you have a YouTube profile, it usually a little indicator will pop up on my screen that says that someone subbed to the channel. But most of the time, I just look at the channel and then refresh my screen, and it'll give me a number. Give me a little number there. So I just sent the social media ticker on the bottom of your screen there, ladies and gentlemen. That has links to our little indicators that tells you about all our social media. So Valhalla Sports Talk on Instagram, Valhalla Sports Talk on Facebook. You can email me, madviking@gmail.com. If you want to like sponsor the channel or something. Valhalla Sports Talk on YouTube and at Valhalla Sports on the Twitter. Mighty Patriot says, I can't wait until the bottom of the sixth because you know what to say. That is correct. That is correct. We do know what. It's actually the middle of the sixth, I decided. So middle of the sixth, it's a special time for us Dodger fans. We're going to send a little message to Houston every time it's the middle of the sixth. They're going to get a little special message. All right, Kike Hernandez is the batter for the Dodgers. He takes ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. He's hitting .221 on the season with 3 home runs and 11 RBIs. Kevin Gausman, the pitcher still for the Giants. Pitch on the way. Outside. And Kike says, I ain't hitting that crap. I'm not hitting that crap right there. I'll just take that, and it'll be 2 balls, no strikes. No balls, 2 strikes. Top of the third, no outs. Next pitch on the way. Inside for a called strike. That was a bad call by the ump. Bad call. That wasn't even close. But it's 2 balls, 1 strikes because the umpire said so. The umpire said so, ladies and gentlemen. Next pitch on the way. Kike hits it center field right to the fielder who hardly even has to move 2 feet and catches it. So that'll be 1 out in the inning. 1 out here in the top of the third. Tulip Johnson says, I subbed and I'm Madison's cousin. Well, thank you so much, Tulip. Thanks for subscribing to Valhalla Sports Talk. And thanks for joining us in the chat. 17 viewers. 17 folks in the chat. Next pitch on the way. This is Mookie that's up right now, and he gets a called strike on the first pitch there. Come on, Mook. Let's get the big bat for Mookie. The 0-1 on the way. Low for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's time for the big bat. The big stick. ladies and gentlemen, for Mookie Betts. Choke up on the bat. Get ready for it. Here we go. The 1-1 pitch to Betts is on the way. Low, a sinker that got him fooled. He swings and misses. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mr. Betts hitting 292 on the season. 292. Next pitch on the way. The ball, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Mookie Betts. 1 out here in the top of the third. Dodgers lead 1-0. Betts is 0 for 1 so far on the game. Fouls this one off. So it'll remain 2-2. King Yellowman checks into the chat for the first time today. Says, "Let's go, LA. Let's go. Let's go." All right, the 2-2 on the way. Down in the dirt for a take. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That is, what is that, ladies and gentlemen? That is a full count. Full count to Mookie Betts. Full counts to Mookie Betts, who we've brought out the big stick for. You know what that means? We're looking for a dinger. A dinger from the Betster. Pitch on the way. Ooh, and the umpire punches him out. He looked at it for a called third strike. So the big bat didn't work right there, ladies and gentlemen. The big stick didn't work that time, ladies and gentlemen. 17 up in the chat. 2 outs, top of the third. Corey Seager steps up to the plate. Kevin Gaussman getting ready to send the first one on the way. A swing and a miss by Seager outside of the plate. Outside of the plate, Corey hitting 305 on the season. 0 for 1 on the night. Next pitch, way outside for a take. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gaussman for the Giants has pitched 50 pitches so far in this ball game. 50 pitches, 1-1 to Corey Seager. Again, 2 outs in the top of the third here. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss at a low one. Giants have the shift on to the right side, to first base side. Next pitch on the way, low in the dirt. Seager takes. That makes it 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, top of the third. Dodgers lead 1-0. Dodgers lead 1-0. 16 in the chat. That's our high for today. All right, the 2-2 pitch. Gaussman is about to send it to the plate. It's on its way. Swing and a miss. No, he fouled it back. Fouled it back. So he didn't swing and a miss. He fouled it back. Come on, Corey. Let's go. Come on. All right, the 2-2 pitch on the way. Fouled back. Seager now hitting 305 on the season. That leads the Dodgers. He leads them in average. Mookie leads them in everything else, but Seager is now leading in batting average with 305. He's 0 for 1 on the night, though. Lorenzo S. A little early with that, man. When he puts up a little duck in Astros, I'm not sure what that all means. But in the middle of the sixth, that we're gonna know what that means. What we do on this channel when it's the middle of the sixth. Be a whole lot of quacking going on. I have a feeling. A whole lot of quacking. Come on, Corey. Let's go. Let's go. The 3-2 pitch on the way. Corey fouls it off again. Corey fouls it off again. We forgot to do our thing when it's 3-2. What do we say? Full count. Full count to Corey Seager. Should we get the big bat for Corey before this next pitch? Do we need the big stick? Let's get it real fast. Corey. It's time for the big stick, Corey. 2 outs. We need a solo jack here to go up 2-0. Pitch on the way. Low. And he walked him. He walked Mr. Seager. So the Dodgers have a runner on first base. Runner on first base here in the top of the third inning with 2 outs. And it brings up the red-headed one. Flowing red locks and beard. Justin Turner, number 10. Wearing the number of the great Dodger legend, Ron Cey. Let's go, Turner. Let's go, Turner. Pitch on the way. Down low, 96 mile an hour. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 ball, no strikes to Justin Turner. One ball, no strikes to Justin Turner here. Ball on the way. Ooh, wild pitch. Seager does not advance, though. The catcher kind of kept it in front of him a little bit down the right field line there. Joel R. checks into the chat, says Turner's up. Yes, he is. Yes, he is, the red-headed one. Let's go. 2 balls, no strike to Justin Turner. 2 outs. Top of the third. Corey Seager stands on first base for the Dodgers. Pitch on the way. Low and outside for a called strike by the umpire. Umpire says strike. Joel R. says big red. Big red. Justin Turner at the plate. That makes it 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch on the way. Swing down to the third baseman on a hard line drive, and that'll retire the side. So after we're 3 inning or 3 and a top of the third, right? So we're going to the bottom of the third here. Dodgers lead 1-0. Giants up. Batting for the Giants here in the next inning. Here we got Bart, Crawford, and Ricard, the bottom of the lineup. The bottom of the lineup coming up for the Giants. Bottom of the lineup coming for the Giants here. Check the page here and it said I got a new subscriber, Madison Roach. I thought Madison was already a subscriber, but maybe she's the one that put us at 214 there. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. So we're 49 minutes into the stream. We haven't had any issues here. I do have to apologize for the last Dodger telecast where my internet dropped right at the end when it got got to the bad part, I guess. But I've tried to fix it. I've tried to figure out how to fix it, and We're just kind of at the mercy of the internet gods here. Kind of at the mercy of the internet gods. We don't know why it drops, but it does. The LA Dodger telecast doing an interview with the Doc Roberts on the bench there, the manager for the Dodgers. Meanwhile, the next batter is up for Frisco. Pitch on the way. Swing and foul back. Swing and foul back. Joey Bart at the plate. He's 0 for 0, 200 average, 654 on base percentage. So no ball, one strike to Bart. Fouled the first one back. Next pitch on the way. Inside for a ball. One ball, one strike. One ball, one strike to the batter. Next pitch on the way. Low. One ball, one strike. No, one ball, two strikes, excuse me. So that was a check swing strike called by the first base umpire. One ball, two strikes to Joey Bart. Gonzalez sends it home in the dirt, but he swings and misses it. Will Smith tags him out, and they tell him, take a seat. Take a seat, man. You swung, missed. Now you get to take a seat over there. Take a seat over there. Dodgers got some folks up in the bullpen there. Brandon Crawford up to bat for the Giants. Pitch on the way. He takes. One ball, no strikes. Crawford hitting 256. Mina Milne says, take a seat over there. Take a seat. The 1-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. So I guess this pitcher the Dodgers are getting ready to bring in here, they call him the Bazooka. Great raw. Looks like a big fella. Looks like a big fella. 1-1 pitch to Crawford. On the way. Swing. A little chopper up the first base line that goes foul. Bellinger now at first base for the Dodgers. They just said something about 7 innings. Are the doubleheaders only 7 innings? I don't know what they were talking about there. All right, so it's 1-2, 1-2 to Crawford. Pitch on the way. A swing and a miss. Take a seat over there. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Dodgers lead 1-0. Dodgers lead 1-0. Joey Ricard is at the plate for the Giants. First pitch on the way. A swing, a mighty swing, and a miss. No, he fouled it off. He fouled it off. So no ball, one strike. No ball, one strike. Joel R says, yes, only 7? Yes, only 7. So there's only 7 innings, dude? What a trip. All this stuff is weird. Pitch on the way. Swung on. Fouled back. Or fouled up all the way down the right field line. Into the stands. Stands look weird with no people in them. Stands still look way weird with no people in them. Next pitch on the way. Low and inside. They check down with the first base umpire who says, yes, you did swing. Go sit your ass down. Take a seat over there. And that's the end of the inning. That's the end of the inning, ladies and gentlemen. So we go to the top of the 4th. Dodgers leading 1-0. And apparently we only have to get to the 7th inning. Apparently this is just a 7-inning game. So we're in a commercial break between innings. End of 3. Dodgers 1. San Francisco Giants 0. Dodgers got their run in the 2nd off a home run by Jock Peterson, a.k.a. Jock Pop. For those of you just checking in, the Dodgers won the first game of this doubleheader 7-0. 7-0 they won the first game. Who's up to bat this inning, I wonder, for the Dodgers? All righty, here we go. Here we go. We are headed to the 4th inning, ladies and gentlemen. Top of the 4th. Cody Bellinger at the plate fouls off the first pitch for an 0-1 count. Bellinger's 0 for 1 on the night. He popped out in the first, hitting .232, 8 home runs, 18 RBIs on the season. Next pitch on the way. A swing and a miss by Bellinger. High in the zone and outside. It was over the plate, though. He had to swing at it. Just missed it. Just missed it. So that makes no balls, 2 strikes. Last year's MVP. Looking at an 0-2 count. Pitch on the way. Way outside. He takes 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The shift is on. The Giants have everybody shifted over to the first base side. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Bellinger. Pitch on the way. Way low and outside, and Bellinger chases and has to go sit down over there. Looked ugly. Looked ugly. I didn't see the first game. I guess Bellinger had a good first game, but The at bats I've seen of him the last couple games have been ass. AJ Duran's talking about the Astros being cheaters. Stop by AJ Duran or make sure you're here for the middle of the sixth inning. We got a little treat we're gonna do for for those Astros. Max Muncy at the plate for the Dodgers. Pitch on the way, up high and out of the zone, but still called a strike by this umpire. This umpire has given these pitchers that outside plate, way outside, and he's not very consistent with it either. Muncy 0 for 1 on the night. Pitch on the way, low for a ball, one strike. One ball, one strike to Max Muncy here in the top of the fourth with one out. No runners on. Dodgers lead 1-0. Pitch on the way. Hit. Fouled off to the left side. So that'll make it one ball, two strikes. One ball, two strikes to Mr. Muncy, who's hitting 188 on the season. Is that right? Yuck. Yuck. One ball's two strikes. Gaussman still pitching for the Giants. Pitch on the way. Low for a called ball. That makes it two balls, two strikes to Max Muncy. Two balls, two strikes. Max gets ready for the next one. Looks like he's ready to do something. Is he? Calls timeout. Says I wasn't ready. Let me adjust all my stuff. Adjust my stuff, shrug my shoulders, then I'll get back in here and try this again. All right, the 2-2 pitch. The 2-2 pitch on the way. A swing and a mighty miss by Max Muncy, who goes and sits down over there with that 188 batting average. That was ugly. Jock Pop. Jock Pop is at the plate for the Dodgers. In case you missed it, early in the game, Jock Pop came to bat, and he was wielding the big stick. Home run, the only run of the game for the Dodgers. So we got two outs here in the top of the fourth. First pitch is low, ugly, in the dirt. Jock says, I don't hit that crap. Throw me another high fastball and watch me deposit it. Deposit it over the center field fence. So one ball, no strike to Jock Peterson. Gaussman has made 71 pitches thus far in this game. Pitch on the way. Low for a called strike, and that was out of the zone too. Jock looked back at the ref, says, was that really a strike? And the ref says, yeah. And he says, okay, I guess it was a strike. You're the umpire. You're the umpire. Gets ready. 1-1. One ball, one strike to Jock. Pitch on the way. Low. Outside for a called ball. And that one looked the exact same place as the last one that they called a strike. So who knows what this ump is doing. Two balls, one strikes to Peterson. Top of the fourth. Two outs. Dodgers lead 1-0. Jock's ready. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Hit down the right field line. Fair ball. Jock's going for two. And gets into second with a stand-up double. Stand-up double in scoring position. Let's go. Let's go. Let's try to get an insurance run here. Wasn't quite down the right field line. It was kind of, about 15 feet in the line, but it got past the first baseman. And Jock managed to get into second with a stand-up double. 17 viewers are high for the day in the chat. I've got the big stick out here for Will Smith, who's at the plate. First pitch on the way low. Catcher doesn't corral it. And it's a ball. 1 ball, no strikes to Will Smith. Getting jiggy with it. Smith on the season, 179 batting average. 179 on the season. 1 ball, no strikes. Jock Peterson stands on second base with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Pitch on the way. Smith turns on it, fouls it back. Fouls it back. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike to Will Smith, who's 0 for 1 on the day. Pitch on the way. Bounced in the dirt. Bounced in the dirt. Will Smith says, I'm swinging at that garbage. Goes back and adjusts his batting gloves. Hits the toe of his shoe with his bat. Galvin Lux on deck for the Dodgers. Smith steps in the batter's box. 2-1 count. 2 outs. Top of the 4th. 1-0 Dodgers. Pitch on the way. Low and outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. That's a hitter's count, ladies and gentlemen. It is hitter's count. Time for the big stick, Will Smith. Let's go. Let's go. Chat got quiet. How you guys doing in there? Pitch on the way. Hit. Hit. Into the gap in left center. Jock Peterson will score. Will Smith stands on second base. Here we go. 2-1 Dodgers. 2-1 Dodgers. Nice little hit by Smith. Right out there in left center field. Gets in the gap. Bounces in the corner, and he's into second with a stand-up double and scored the runner. Now, Galvin Lux steps in. Number 9 for your Dodgers. Batting left-handed. Left-handed. Kevin throwing up some hundreds up in the chat. Keeping it 100. Pitch on the way. Lux swing and a miss at the first pitch. No ball, 1 strike. Looked like an 84-mile-an-hour slider to me, but I don't know. 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the second was Lux. Lux, I've got the big stick out for you, man. Supposed to keep scoring these runs when we got the big stick out. $18 viewers are high for in the chat. 18 up in the chat. Lux fouls another one off, I believe, and now we're 0 balls, 2 strikes. So this one ain't starting out very promising. No balls, 2 strikes to Galvin Lux. 2 outs. Here in the top of the 4th, Dodgers have a runner on second base. Will Smith standing on second, and they lead 2-0. 2-0 they lead. Come on, Lux. Come on, Lux. Pitch on the way, low and in the dirt. Lux says, no, I'm not swinging at that. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Galvin Lux, ladies and gentlemen. Sam Coonrod gets up in the Giants bullpen, number 65. Pitch on the way. Hit up the middle. Slow dribbler. Fielded by the second baseman. And a throw over to first for the out. Giants retire the Dodgers. Giants retire the Dodgers, and we go to the bottom of the fourth. Dodgers lead 2-0. 17 viewers up in the chat asking folks if you've never done it before and you like our content here, please hit that subscribe button. Help our channel grow. Help the channel grow here on YouTube. Again, Valhalla Sports Talk caters to the Minnesota Vikings. That's why we're called Valhalla. The LA Dodgers, the LA Lakers, and the LA Kings. Kevin Harvick in NASCAR. We are at 216 subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. 216, so we gained two more. Two more subscribers gained. I thank you all so much. I thank you all so much. Let me update my graphic here. 216. The goal now here is 300. 300. I don't think I can get it by the end of the month, but I'd sure like to be at 300 halfway through next month for sure. Let's see if we can get it. People keep liking these Dodger games and we keep broadcasting them. I think there's no reason why we can't. YouTube Core checks in. Welcome back, man. Hey, we are both like. I'm not sure what that means. I got to play some Call of Duty with Mr. Core there. Get back into that. I did finish my Battle Pass on Call of Duty last night for the one account there, Core. I did finish that. All right, so Gonzalez in for the Dodgers pitching, number 81. I think this is that guy they called the Bazooka. First pitch on the way. No ball, one strike. Not sure who's up here. My little thing hasn't updated here. Hope we're not crashing. I hope we are not crashing, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, no, we're still good. We're still good. So Mike Yastrzemski up at the plate for Frisco. And he's now at 1 ball, 1 strike in the count. 1 ball, 1 strike in the count. The mighty Thor comes to visit me. I wish he'd come up here and get on camera. He's a good dog. He's a good dog. 1 ball, 1 strike to Yastrzemski. Pitch on the way. He hits it to the second baseman who fields it, throws it over to first for the out. For the out. Santiago Machilas checks in, says, let's go for the sweep. Let's sweep them. I agree, sir. I absolutely 100,000% agree. All right, now the Dodgers are bringing in that big fella, number 48. They take out Gonzalez and decide to bring in the big guy. The big guy. Mr. Razor Tough says, what's good, brah? How's Arizona? It's going good, man. I like it. How are you doing? How are you doing? YouTube Course said, how's the live? It's going good, man. I think it's going pretty good. Dodgers are winning. Had some Dodger fans up here in the chat. Gained some subscribers. Some subscribers have gained for this deal. Having fun. Having fun. 15 viewers up in the chat. Not bad for a stream we didn't put out to YouTube or to Twitter or Facebook or any of that stuff. I just went live because I didn't think we were going to do a stream today. I didn't think we were going to do one. 19 viewers, our record for today, up in the chat. 19. Juice checks in and says, "Will the Dodgers win it from here, man? I hope so. I thought they were going to win it the other night, too." The other night, everything went to crap at the same time. My internet dropped, then everything went bad in the game. I lost my stream, but it was still a great night. Great stream, crazy number of viewers. Kevin One is asking for a score prediction. Now, this is assuming that it's a 7 inning. I don't know if that's true. Someone just in the chat told me that they only play 7 innings for doubleheaders this year, but assuming that, I think the Dodgers are going to win 4-1. 4-1. Santiago says, "Let's support anything Dodgers. Boys, let's go blue. Let's go blue. Let's go blue." All right, so the Dodgers got this guy that Dave Roberts called the bazooka, Brusdar Graterol. Record 0-2, 3.38 ERA. First pitch high and inside, swung on and missed. Actually fouled off by number 41. That's Flores. Flores for the Giants is now 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the fourth, 1 out. So I missed a pitch talking to you folks. I missed a pitch talking to the chat. That happens now and then. That happens now and then, but it's a 1-1 count to Mr. Flores. Pitch on the way. A mighty swing and a miss. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch on the way. Ooh, thrown right downtown. Popped up. Center field. Kike Hernandez comes in, calls off the infielders, makes the catch. That's 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. That'll bring up Longoria, the third baseman, I believe, for the Giants. Santiago Machella says, "Thanks for the shout out, Valhalla." No problem, man. Thank you for being in the chat, visiting us today. Hopefully you are a subscriber to the channel, sir. We will be here for Dodger baseball. We will be here for Dodger baseball for the rest of the season here. Next pitch on the way. Inside. Batter thought it was going to hit him. Flinched, let it go by him. It's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 balls, no strikes. Next pitch on the way. Grounded right to the pitcher. Fields it calmly. Throws it over to Cody at first. And the Dodgers are out of the inning. We get a little pow from the bazooka as he walks off the field. So we're through 4 here. We are through 4, ladies and gentlemen. The Dodgers lead this game 2-0. King Yellowman checks in, says, "Vamos, Doyers, vamos." I like it, I like it. Vamos, Doyers. Santiago says he's already subbed, bud. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, dude. Glad you are back. Glad you are back, sir. Glad you are back to the channel. My executive assistant checks in off camera in between innings here. How's dinner looking? My dinner's almost ready, y'all. My dinner is almost ready. Vamos, Doyers, they say in the chat. 19 up in the chat. I believe that's our high for today. Dodgers, Rams, Kings, disappointed Lakers fan. How come you're disappointed, Santiago? I guess they're getting back at it tomorrow. I guess they are getting back at it. Man, the subscriber count went up again, guys. You guys are keeping me busy. 217. 217. So we got to change our graphics again. Oh, wow. They're saying that Walker Bueller was put on the DL today. He was supposed to go in this game. First pitch on the way to Kike Hernandez is low. No ball. Oh, it was actually a called strike. No balls, one strike to Kike Hernandez. Top of the fifth here. Next pitch on the way. Low and outside. One ball, one strike. Next pitch on the way. Kike swings on it. It's kind of ugly and it's kind of a foul ball. So now that's another strike. One ball, two strikes to Kike Hernandez. Next pitch on the way. The 1-2. Hernandez fouls it down the right field line. King Yellowman, they're saying they just put Bueller on the DL. Juice says I got 1K on the Dodgers to make 1.4. Juice, tell me what that means in layman terms. What does that mean? Santiago talking about LeBron in the chat. Looks like he's headed for that political side. We don't do politics on this channel here, Santiago. So I'm going to just not respond. All right, 2 balls, 2 strikes to Kike Hernandez. Is hitting 218 on the season. 0 for 1 thus far tonight. Pitch on the way. Outside, a swing and a miss. Kike gets to take a seat over there. Kike gets to take a seat over there. Nah, Santiago, I'm just going to stay away from that type stuff on this channel. I mean, we got enough places we can go to see the politics and everyone's opinions about that stuff. You can go to Twitter, you can go to Facebook and look at that crap all day long. I'm here for some Dodger baseball. That's all I care about right now. When I'm doing the Laker games, I'm there for some Laker basketball. If I lose some subs for that, so be it. That's kind of just how it's going to work. Next pitch on the way. Low to Mookie Betts, who's at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. Mookie's 0 for 2 on the game. A ground out and a strikeout. Still having a great season so far. Santiago says, just joking, is still a Lakers fan. Me too, man. Me too, man. Next pitch on the way. Low. 2 balls, no strikes to Mookie. It might be time, guys. Is it time to bring it out for Mookie? To bring out the big stick for Mookie? I think so. I think so. Next pitch. High, called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Gaussman's still the pitcher for the Giants. Next pitch on the way. Mookie hits it to the shortstop, who fields it, throws over to first for the second out of the inning. The big stick didn't work there, ladies and gentlemen. King Yellowman says, what are we drinking? I'm just having a Pepsi Cola right now, man. I think I might have a beer if this thing goes much stronger, but I could probably eat my dinner first. 1,000 hit for Mookie, says Kevin 1. How to? You are doing great streaming. Thanks. No, thank you. Thank you for the compliment, and thank you for joining our chat today. I welcome you, sir. Or ma'am. King Yellowman says he's debating between Jack and Coke and a Pacifico. I think both sound kind of good there, bud. Whatever you want. What are you thinking? Are you in the beer mood? Are you in the mood for some Jack and Coke? Santiago asks if any Astros got beamed today. I hope. I hope all of them got beamed. Every game. All game. That's what I hope. That's what I hope, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I hope every game for those Astros. Asterisk O's. Asterisks. My mother calling me on the phone. Doesn't she know I'm streaming? Can't be answering this while I'm on stream. Mother Goose. We'll call you back. We'll call you back later. Showing some guys out there in the bay trying to get them a home run ball. Hopefully it's a Dodger home run ball that they get to row their little boat after. Row your little boat after this Dodger home run. Packers Nation 12 checks in. One of my mods says, "Hey man, you're growing. We are growing, dude. We had a great Dodger game the other night. We're having a great one today. Trying to make this happen here on Valhalla Sports Talk." Corey Seager at the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch outside. He lets it go by. One ball, no strikes. Two outs. Top of the fifth. Dodgers lead 2-0. Corey on the season, 305, leads the Dodgers. Next pitch over the plate. Corey looks at it. Umpire says it's a strike. Corey said, "I don't think it was," but it was. So it's one ball, one strike. One ball, one strike to Corey Seager, who's 0 for 1 on the night. High pitch. He flies it high left field. Fielder gets underneath it, retires the side. So we go to the middle of the fifth. Dodgers lead 2-0. Dodgers lead 2-0. Middle of the fifth. How to says beer after dinner? Question mark. Tastes better before. Well, beer tastes pretty good no matter when it is, but that's just how we started the day, man. Packers Nation 12 says, "Yeah, I saw that 1.7K, man. Yeah, we had a great view count on that last Dodger stream, man. So pretty excited." Santiago Machilla says, "Any chance we could get Pui back? I wish. I miss old Pui. I miss him. He was one of my favorite Dodgers. Crazy ass. His crazy ass." Guys, I'm gonna take a quick break. Hit the banyo, the bathroom, the head. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like I didn't miss nothing. First pitch on the way. A swing and foul back. Graterol's the pitcher. Brandon Belt up at the plate. 296 average, 952 OPS, 5 home runs on the season. Called strike for the first pitch there. Called strike for the first pitch. Next pitch on the way, high and over Will Smith's head. Make it 1 ball, 2 strikes. All right, the 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on, hit solidly. A little single to center field. Kiki fields it, throws it in. Stand up single. Stand up single. Packers Nation says, I'm glad to see you grow and love to be part of the channel. I thank you, sir. King Yellowman says, Pui has enemies in Los Angeles. Gomez says the under was 4.5 in this game. Solano hits to the first baseman, who throws it to second. They try to get the double play, and Bellinger can't get a hold of it. So they get the runner at second for the first out. Excuse me. No error there. And Solano standing on first there. So it was hit to Bellinger, who threw it to second for the first force, and then Seager kind of threw it off a little bit towards first base and said, oh shit, as he threw it. Bounced it, and Bellinger couldn't corral it. Roberts comes out and takes out the pitcher. The Dodgers are going to the pen. Excuse me. Kevin said Pui was great, but he thinks his outside life was really affected by the robberies of his house. Packers Nation says the viewers are probably wondering why I have a Packers fan as a mod. That's true. I often wonder that. I have a Patriots fan too as a mod. I have a Patriots fan as a mod as well. That's fine. Thank you. Is there something wrong? Santiago says Will Smith's going to be a great one. Mark my word. I think he is too, man. Last year, when Roberts kept sending him up and down to the minors, that stuff made me mad. Made me angry. Mighty Patriot jumps in. Let's go, Patriots. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, if you would, check in with her. Alrighty, guys, so I got my dinner in front of me, so excuse me. I'm going to. Part of the deals of the streaming game, life has to go on, right? So you have me enjoy my meatballs and rice during this game here. One out here in the bottom of the fifth. Runner on first for the Giants. Dodgers lead 2-0. Ruff is the hitter for the Giants. Pitch is on the way. Low. Ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 ball, no strikes to Darren Ruff. Jake McGee is the new pitcher for the Dodgers. He's apparently got a 0.84 ERA. Pitch on the way. Just outside for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Ruff. The outfield sun there in Frisco is kind of, you've got the deep outfield in the sun and the rest of the field is in the shade. Kind of a weird time of the day. Kind of a weird time of the day. They're saying Dodgers has placed Walker Buehler on the 10-day injured list with a blister on his right hand. Retroactive to August 23rd. Interesting. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Ruff here. Again, there's 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Giants have a runner on first. Pitch on the way, low for a ball. So 3-2, full count here to the hitter. 21 viewers, our record for today in the chat. I welcome you to Valhalla Sports Talk. That's our record today. Here we go. Let's go. Pitch on the way. A swing and a miss. Got him. Take a seat. Ruff. Over there. Take a seat, sir. 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th. Santiago says Gosselin's going to be a great one, too. Core says he had 10 people in his chat. Andre Gomez says under 4.5 runs. Strike, please. Yes. So he must have some cabbage, some dinero, some money on the game with the bookies. All righty, next up at the plate, Joey Bart for the Giants. Pitch on the way. He hits a soft dribbler to the shortstop, who throws it over to Bellinger for the out, and the Dodgers are out of the inning. So that's the end of the 5th. After 5, Dodgers lead 2-0 in San Francisco, trying to sweep today's doubleheader. Again, as a reminder, they won. The Dodgers won 7-0 in the beginning, the first game. Mighty Patriot says, take a seat. That is correct, sir. Take a seat. Over there. I'm having some of those prepackaged Italian meatballs from Costco for dinner tonight. You guys like those? Have you ever had them? I like them. I like them. How to says I need a shout out. How to shout out. Shout out to you, sir. Or ma'am. So how's everybody doing today? How is everybody? Let us know how you're doing. Let us know what you think of today's Dodger game. About the earlier game. How to says Costco foods are the best. I like some of the stuff. I like these Italian meatballs, that's for sure. As you can see by my excellent physique, I eat plenty of them. All right, Justin Turner at the plate for the Dodgers here in the top of the sixth. Top of the sixth? You know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. We are headed to the middle of the sixth here pretty quick, and you know what happens then. You know what happens then, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Turner at the plate. First pitch on the way. I think it hit him in the foot. So he's going to get a free base. Hit him right in the left toe. Turner gets hit a lot by pitches. These pitchers must not like his hair or something. Andres Gomez says this game is going 7 innings, right? That's what I heard, man, is that apparently for these double headers, they only play 7 innings this year. Weird. King Yellowman says, what would I think about a 7 inning no-hitter? I don't think I would like that. Oh, sorry. Corey Bellinger at the plate here. Cody Bellinger at the plate here. It's 1 ball, no strikes. I missed a pitch. Pitch on the way. Low and outside. So that'll make it 2 balls, no strikes. Runner on first. Dodgers lead 2-0 and here in the top of the sixth. Santiago says the only game he can watch is Dodgers games. King Yellowman says free base. I did that once. That's not what he did. He got hit in the toe, so he got a free base. Santiago says Turner got hit in game 1 too. The 2-0 pitch to Bellinger on the way. Low for a called strike. Way low too. Bullshit. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike to Bellinger. Runner on first is Turner. Pitch on the way. That was high. It's called a ball. 3 balls, 1 strike. That's a hitter's count. And you know what that means? It's time to bring it out, ladies and gentlemen. Time to bring it out, ladies and gentlemen. Bellinger. Pitch on the way. A swing and a miss. A mighty swing and a miss. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Cody Bellinger, who's now hitting .230 on the season. 0 for 2 tonight, though. Come on, Cody. Come on, Cody. Or Corey, excuse me. Pitch out of the way. Swing and a miss. So Bellinger has to take a seat. Sorry, I messed up your name there. But you have to take a seat. Over there. King Yellowman says belly bomb incoming. Not right now, sir. Max Muncy up at the plate. Pitch on the way. A swing and a miss. No balls, 1 strike. No balls, 1 strike to Max Muncy. Runner on first. Pitch on the way, low and outside. He doesn't swing. Makes it 1-1. Muncy hitting 186 on the season. He's 0 for 2 tonight. 1 out here thus far in the top of the sixth. 18 viewers in the chat. Pitch on the way. Inside. Muncy looks at it. It's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike to Max Muncy. Next pitch on the way. outside for a ball. 3 balls, 1 strike. That is known as a hitter's count, ladies and gentlemen. Hitter's count. Let's go. Let's go. Max looking out at the pitcher angrily. Steps out of the box for a second for reacquainting himself with the box. Pitcher for the Giants is Sam Selman. He's got a 2.45 ERA. Pitch on the way. High for a walk. So the Dodgers got runners on first and second here in the top of the sixth with 1 out. And I think Peterson was due up, and I think they pulled him. I'm not sure what happened there. I think the Dodgers are pulling, or the Giants are pitching Selman, or they're pulling him. I don't know what's happening here, but they went to commercial, so I'm not going to know until they get back. I'm not going to know till they get back. AJ Duran says, "What are you going to show about the Astros in the sixth?" It's not something I'm going to show. It's going to be a tradition on this channel. In the sixth inning, in the middle of the sixth, that's the time for everyone in the chat and for me to voice our displeasure with the Houston Astros. And you'll see if you hang around what I'm doing. 23 viewers in the chat. 23, that's the high for today. I welcome each and every one of you and thank you for supporting the channel and ask you to please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so and like our video today. Give us some encouragement on old Valhalla Sports Talk as we try to grow this channel into something. Try to grow with the big boys of YouTube. Try to become a partner in this whole deal. In the future broadcasts, I just want to hear you say, "Cody Bellinger, you are ridiculous." Okay, I'll do that. Just gotta remind me. King Yellowwood says he pulled a jock once, and it was painful. I'm not sure what they did there, guys. What happened? Does anyone know? 25 viewers in the chat. I know Frisco went and got a new pitcher, but I don't know why Jock went to the dugout. Oh, okay, so they've pulled Jock, and they're going to let A.J. Pollock bat. Yay. Whatever. Anyone that was watching the other night knows that I'm not exactly thrilled about A.J. Pollock on the Dodgers, but we'll see. Apparently he's having a good year. But Trevor Gott is the new pitcher for the Giants. He's got a 13.50 ERA, so we should hit a lot of home runs here. And Pollock's hitting 276 on the season with 6 home runs, and he is the batter. Runners at first and second for the Dodgers with 1 out here in the top of the sixth. Real Juice says, "Do I know who Fernando Valenzuela is?" Do I know who Fernando Valenzuela is? Are you serious? I grew up in the 80s in Los Angeles. Of course I know who he is. Pitch on the way. Pollock fouls it back. No ball, 1 strike. King Yellowman says AJ smashed one yesterday. I don't think anyone smashed one yesterday. King Yellowman talking about Fernando and Oral Hershiser in the chat. Shout out to the 80s. Santiago says trade Pollock for Puig straight up. I'm for that. Where is Puig anyway? Where did he end up? No ball, 1 strike. No ball, 1 strike to Pollock. Pitch on the way. High and inside. Pollock's helmet falls off as he bails out. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. King Yellowman says, I mean game today. So, King, he hit a home run in the first game today? Santiago says, Fernando was the man. You dang right he was the man. Fernando Mania in Los Angeles. Forever loved by the Dodgers nation. Santiago thinks Puig's in Cincinnati. The 1-1 pitch to Pollock. On the way, down the middle, he hits it to the second baseman for the double play. That's why I don't like him. Anyway, the Giants retire the side or get out of the inning without any more damage. Dodgers leave 2 on base. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the middle of the 6th inning here, and this is where I say the Astros, the Astros, the Astros, the Astros. They could suck it. Asterisk toes. I hate them. Let me tell you why I have that feeling. I mean, not only because of how it affects the Dodgers, but in life, if you get caught doing something that's obvious, that whole microphone thing, that shit was real. It was obvious. If you watch the video, it was for real. He had the buzzer. Without a doubt. That's why he went into the dugout like he did. So you're caught, dude. You're caught. Dead to rights. Just admit it. Admit you were a shithole and move on. No thanks. Just admit you did wrong and move on. But the fact that Major League Baseball let them get away with that shit and pretty much did nothing to them is horseshit. Cost some managers their jobs. But those players that are playing for that team should not be playing this year. Altuve, Bregman, both of them. Scumbags. Showing the calendar for the Dodgers here coming up through August and September, the next few weeks, or the next week or so. They go to Texas for a 3-game series. And then they've got the Diamondbacks at home for 3. 23 viewers up in the chat. That's the record for today. Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk. Thank you for checking in with us today. Alexander is the pitcher for the Dodgers, number 75. He's got a 1-0 record, 1.80 ERA, 10 innings pitched. And he's pitching to, I think that's Crawford. My screen hasn't updated yet. Pitching to Crawford. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch on the way. Outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. No outs. Bottom of the 6th. Next pitch on the way. Outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. To Crawford. Pollock takes over in center field. Or right field, maybe. All right, 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch on the way. Soft grounder to second base. Throws it over to first and gets the out. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th for the Dodgers. 1 out in the bottom of the 6th for these Dodgers. That was a quick commercial break there. I'd like to catch up with the chat here, but they keep going. All right, next pitch on the way to the next batter is in the dirt. No balls, or one ball, no strikes. To Joey Richard is the name of the batter. One ball, no strikes. One out. Bottom of the sixth. Dodgers lead 2-0. Pitch on the way, low and inside. For a ball, two balls, no strikes. So they're talking about this whole no-hitter thing right now, about whether it should be a no-hitter or not. I don't know why they're talking about it so much. They're saying that the Giants have a hit, so why are we even talking about this? Three balls, no strikes to Richard. Pitch on the way, down low. He walked him. So the Giants will bring the tying run to the plate. Giants will bring the tying run to the plate. Santiago says the Astros had to cheat to beat the Dodgers. King Yellowman says that he thinks the Dodgers were stealing signs. Santiago says they won't be recognized as champions. Well, they got rings, so it doesn't matter. King Yellowman asked what they said about 7-inning no-hitters. I think they said that it would not go as a no-hitter in the stat book. That's what I think they said. 23 viewers up in the chat. Packers Nation asks how we lost 4 subs. I don't know. Did we? It's going to happen. We'll go up and down, I'm sure, dude. Yeah, I guess we did. So it's just going to happen. People get mad about stuff. We got some loyal ones. That's all that matters. We got some loyal ones. Who knows what people get butt hurt over? Who knows? Life goes on. Some people are just perpetually butt hurt. We got 19 likes on the video today, and there's always those couple that have to hit the thumbs down because they're miserable human beings. But whatever. We will rock and roll irregardless. Haters gonna hate. Next pitch, low. A 4-pitch walk, so now Frisco has runners on first and second. Roberts sees that and heads out to the mound, says, get this sumbitch out of here. We're bringing in another pitcher. Ladies and gentlemen. All right, let me get everything updated here. Packers Nation says our friendship might break come week 1. At least for that week, right, dude? At least for that week. At least for that week, dude. New sub, Sean Tucker, just subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk. Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk. Man, I don't feel good about our lead here, Dodgers fans. I don't feel good about it. Dodgers bring in Blake Trinan. Got a 2-1 record, 1.38 ERA, 13 innings pitched, 12 Ks, 7 base on balls. So he can walk folks too. He can walk folks too. One out here, one out in the bottom of the sixth. Maybe the Astros thing made people mad. Who cares? They'll be mad every time it's the middle of the sixth here on Valhalla Sports Talk. Runners on first and second, one out. Bottom of the sixth. Dodgers lead 2-0. Pitch on the way, and whew, almost was a pass ball. That was almost ugly. Wilmer Flores on at the plate there. Looks like he's 0 for 2 on the night. 287 average. He does have 7 home runs on the year. Will Smith comes out to talk to the pitcher. I don't know. There's some drama in the chat about the Vikings and the Packers, which is cool. Whatever. Kevin is laughing at everything that's occurred there. It's kind of what I do. I just laugh it off. I don't. All right, here we go. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 on the way. Fouled down left field line. Fouled down the left field line. That makes it 1 ball, 1 strike to Flores. Again, the runners have Astros, or the Astros. The Giants have runners on first and second with one out. Pitch on the way. Woo! That was right down the middle, and it's just fouled down the left field line. I thought he got a hold of it. I thought he got a hold of it. One-two pitch on the way. Foul ball. Foul ball. So it stays 1 ball, 2 strikes. Come on, Trenton. Let's go, man. Let's get these some bitches out. Let's go. Pitch on the way. Man, that thing was in the dirt, and this guy still fouled it off like a golf shot. So my mods, Mighty Patriot and Packers Nation, going at it, and Santiago's like, "Why are they talking football? There might not even be a season this year." I don't know, man. I hope there's a season, but I'm worried about it too. The three-fingered gamer checks in the chat, says, "Hello, hello, sir. Welcome back to Valhalla Sports Talk." Next pitch on the way. Low. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Flores. Just barely missed low. Two balls, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Again, another low one that this guy just golf shots foul. King Yellowman asked if I ever saw Vlad Guerrero hit a home run on that curve that bounced in the dirt. I did see that. I remember that a few years back. Sean Tucker checks in, says, "Let's go. Let's go." All right, counts full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runners on first and second for the Giants with 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of this inning. Three balls, 2 strike. Pitch on the way. Up high, fouled back behind home plate. Will Smith goes to chase. Oh, and it just barely, he didn't field it right. I guess it hit the netting. Smith missed it. The three-finger gamer says, "Come on, Dodgers." Sean Tucker asks for some dingers and says, "Let's go." 3 balls, 2 strikes still. 1 out. Pitch on the way. And he swings and misses. He got him. Take a seat. Take a seat, Flores. Over there. It's 2 outs here. 2 outs now here in the bottom of the 6th. Dodgers still lead 2-0. Take a seat over there. All right, Ivan Longoria up to plate for the Giants. 0 for 2 in this game so far. Pitch on the way. Ball 1. Low and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Runners on first and second for the Giants. Longoria represents the go-ahead run for the Giants. Next pitch on the way. Foul off of his leg, off of his ankle, it looked like. Looks like it hurt real bad. Looks like it hurt real bad. 27, our record for today in the chat. 27 viewers up in the chat. As Longoria fouls a pitch off his ankle. Peow! He's got one of those protectors there. Apparently it didn't work. Sean Tucker says Longoria's about to rip one. Let's go. Let's not. Let's not, Sean Tucker. Let's not. Longoria is still walking around trying to collect himself here. Looks to be in some considerable pain. Still looks like he's pain, but he steps into the batter's box. Trying looks down at Will Smith. Gets ready to pitch it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch on the way. Longoria hits it down the third base line. It's fielded. And he's thrown out at first. And that'll end the inning. The Dodgers get out of the inning without giving up any runs. Let's go. Let's go. $25 folks up in the chat watching these Dodgers as we head to the 7th. As we head to the 7th inning, ladies and gentlemen, King Yellowman says, "Let's go, LA. Let's go." Hook little Thor up with a Costco meatball here. Won't try not to let anyone in the house know I hooked him up. Santiago says seventh inning stretch, baby. Isn't the seventh inning stretch in the middle of the seventh? My wife in the background there laughing at something. Not sure what. As long as it's not me, I'm okay with it. Sean Tucker putting them "let's go" up in the chats. Says they need to play 9 innings. It is weird that they're not playing 9. Three Fingered Gamer says he thinks the Dodgers got this thing in a bag. Sam Coonrod in for the Giants. No 0 record, 6.23 ERA, 4.1 innings pitched, 3 strikeouts, 3 base on balls. Dodgers got Kenley Jansen warming up in the bullpen right now. Makes me cringe. King Yellowman says it's in the fridge, the eggs are cool, and the jello is jiggling. Will Smith looks at the first strike. Next pitch on the way. Smith, dribbler down the left third base line that goes foul. Foul. King Yellowman says rip Chick Hearn. That's correct, man. Rip Chick Hearn. I miss him. We were so lucky in Los Angeles with our announcers for all those years. Chick Hearn, Bob Miller for the Kings. No balls, 2 strikes to Will Smith. No runners on. Top of the 7th here. Dodgers lead 2-0. Smith had an RBI double earlier in the game. Yep, King Yellowman mentions Vin Scully as well. I mean, all three of them, man, were legends, and they were there for decades. Next pitch on the way. Will Smith gets a hold of it, flies it out to center field. The center fielder gets underneath it and makes the catch for the first out. First out, 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Alrighty, now at the plate for the Dodgers, Galvin Lux. Conrad looks in at him, throws the first pitch, throws it a high fastball, and Lux swings and misses. No ball, 1 strike. He's 0 for 2 on the night with a ground out. Is the young Galvin Lux. Gavin Lux. The 0-1 pitch on the way, high. Lux looks at it, says, I'm not swinging at that high crap. And it's a ball, 1 strike to the young batter of the Doyers. Next pitch on the way, inside for a called strike. It looked like it was off the plate to me, but I'm not the umpire, so it counts. 1 ball, 2 strikes. to Lux with one out thus far in the top of the seventh. I feel like the Dodgers need one more run here at least. I feel like we need one more run. Next pitch on the way. Phew, fastball up high and inside that Lux swings at and goes down swinging. Strike three. Take a seat, Lux. Over there. Two outs, top of the seventh. KK Hernandez at the plate for the Dodgers. Takes the first ball, low and outside. One ball, no strikes. Again, two outs here. The top of the seventh. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I guess the new rule this year for double headers, I guess, is if it's a double header day, the games are only 7 innings long. So we are at the last inning here unless something changes. Last inning unless something changes. King Yellowwood says, let's go. I want to keep hitting that sound button, but I think people get upset with it. A swing by Hernandez, who skies one to right field. The right fielder underneath it catches it, and the Giants are out of the inning. Out of the inning. So to the bottom of the seventh we go. Kenley Jansen looks like he's going to be coming in for the Dodgers to try to bring this win home and sweep the doubleheader today. Try to sweep this doubleheader, ladies and gentlemen. King Yellowman asks if they start with a runner on base in the eighth inning if the doubleheaders go extra. I don't know. I would bet they do. Good question, though. Great question. I would think they would do the same thing. What a weird time to be alive, guys. Everything changed. Everything changed 4 months ago. Mighty Patriot says, yes, they will, should it go extra innings. And Santiago wants to know who implemented these stupid rules. Well, Major League Baseball, Santiago. Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back up to 215 subscribers. So I thank you folks that we've added today. And to those we lost, c'est la vie, adios. Sean Tucker asks, are we going into extra innings? Hopefully not. Of course, I said that the other night just before the stream crashed. Of course, we're 2 hours, 20 minutes into this deal. That night we were 4 hours in. They're only playing 7 innings, Sean. Unless it's tied, of course. Unless it's tied, of course. Thank you. Nope, good to go. Thank you. All right, so Kenley Jansen in for the Dodgers. 1.42 ERA, 16 strikeouts, 4 base on balls. He's 7 of 8 in save opportunities. I think he lost that one the other night. King Yellowman says the stream can't handle the pressure of extra innings. Yeah, I don't know, man, what it was. Made me angry though. Made me livid because we had a good deal going there, man. We had like 75 people up in the chat. It's crazy. It's beautiful. All right, Jensen, 1-1 so far on this batter. I don't know how I missed two pitches, but that next one is a ball, so now it's two balls, one strike. The batter here is Brandon Belt. See, I get to talking to you guys in chat. I forget to do the play-by-play. People only watch this shit to know what the score is anyway, so 2 to nothing right now. The 2-1 pitch. Belt is 306 on the season, 1 for 2 tonight. The 2-1 pitch on the way. High for a ball. 3 balls, 1 strike. A hitter count. A hitter count. Mighty Patriot says that's what she said. Santiago says, come on, Kenley, let's get it on lockdown. Lock this shit down, Kenley. The 3-1 pitch from Jensen squares the bunt. A perfect bunt. A perfect bunt executed by Belt there down the third base side. And the Dodgers don't even react. And they've got the tying run coming to the plate. The tying runner coming to the plate. Donovan Solano, 343 average, a tough out. 2 home runs, 18 RBIs. 0 for 2 tonight, but this guy has a tough out. King Yellowman says, no. No. Giants got big old Sandoval in the on deck circle. First pitch, this batter goes straight downtown. Strike. Called strike. No balls, 1 strike. No balls, 1 strike to Solano. Jansen got that sweat working already. Looking in angrily at Will Smith. Sets up to pitch it. Pitch on the way. High, a little bit higher than last time for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner on first for the Giants. Bottom of the 7th. Dodgers lead 2-0 and try to get out of here with a win. Try to sweep the doubleheader today. One ball, 1 strike. Jansen set to deliver. Pitch on the way. Another high one for a ball. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Santiago calling for the high heater. "22 viewers up in the chat. Pitch on the way. Right down the middle of the plate. Swung on and fouled back. Count remains 2-2. Count remains 2-2, ladies and gentlemen. They're showing the game from the other night where the Giants came and won this deal. While you guys were watching that, I was yelling at my computer and my internet company as my stream had crashed. The 2-2 pitch. On the way. A swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Take a seat. Take a seat, sir. Over there. Take a seat. 1 out. 1 out. It was the high heat. The high heater, Santiago. It was the high heater. 24 viewers up in the chat. Here comes big old Pablo Sandoval, hitting 213 on the season with one dinger and 5 RBIs. He's wearing a mask, and it doesn't cover either his nose or his mouth, so he's failing twice. Let's see him fail 3 times. Pitch on the way. A swing and a foul ball. That's a strike in baseball. No balls, 1 strike. No balls, 1 strike to Sandoval. Giants still have a runner on first with 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th, the last inning. As long as we hold on to this. The 0-1 on the way, inside, heat. Sandoval fouls it off. That makes it 0-2, no balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes to Sandoval and his chin strap that he's wearing. Pablo Sandoval needs lessons on wearing a mask. If you're going to wear one, wear it right. Otherwise, you're just wearing a chin strap. The 0-2 on the way. Low. Bounced in the dirt. Sandoval swings for a strike. That's 2 outs here in the 7th. Kevin One says, take a seat, Sandoval. Over there. King Yellowman says, Viva los Doyers. Kevin throwing in them hundreds. Keeping it 100 up in Valhalla Sports Talk. Santiago says, Panda with that panda breath. Who's up here? Who is this up for the Giants? Joey Bart. Pitch on the way, low and in the dirt. No, 1 ball, no strikes. Joey Bart 0 for 2 on the night, 182 average on the season. First ball in the dirt. 4-seam fastball, 95 miles an hour. Two outs. Let's shut this thing down and end it. The 1-0 on the way, in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes. This is when Jensen scares the shit out of me. Three-fingered gamer checks back in, says I'm back. Kevin One, let's go Dodgers. Two balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th, Giants have a runner on first and the tying runner at the plate. The 2-0 on the way, swung on and fouled. Back behind the plate, right-hand side. 2 balls, 1 strike to Joey Bart. Joey Bart, number 21. The 2-1 pitch. On the way, Steroid called strike on the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 strike away from ending this and getting the W and leaving San Francisco heartbroken. King Yellowman says 2 fingers is all you need, she said. Pitches on the way, outside. 3-2, full count, ladies and gentlemen. Full count, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, let's get out of here. 3 balls, 2 strike. Jensen set to deliver. Runner on first. Pitch on the way. Outside again. He walked him. Fuck. Jesus, Jensen. Oh, man. Flashbacks with this guy. Flashbacks. Flashbacks with this guy. I've seen him choke so many frigging times. Crawford at the plate. 250 average. Not an easy out. Winning run. He represents the winning run at the plate here. Jensen does not look confident to me. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. No balls, 1 strike. Giants have runners on first and second. 2 outs here in the 7th, which is the last inning because it's a doubleheader today. As long as the Giants, well, don't tie it. Jensen collecting his thoughts, sending it to the plate. A swing and a miss again. Inside heat. Might have been a curveball. No balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes to Crawford. 1 more strike and we're out of here with the dub. Can Jansen get it? That's the question. Can Jansen deliver? That's the question, ladies and gentlemen. Here it goes, the 0-2 pitch. On the way. A swing and a miss. Dodgers win. Dodgers win. Da, 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 da. I gotta add that music, guys. I gotta add that music, guys and gals. But the Dodgers get out of it today with 2 more games, 2 more wins. The Dodgers now are leaving San Francisco and headed to Texas, I believe. And I think they play tomorrow, so we might be back on here for you folks. But good game, good dub for the Giants, or for the Dodgers. I want to make sure to thank everybody that came in today, visited the chat, talked with us, spent some time with us. Subscribers, we got some new ones, I think, today. I want to thank them and our longtime subscribers. I think we got to a high of like 27 viewers in the chat, which ain't too shabby. I'll take that. And just another dub. Pay attention to the Valhalla Sports Talk site on YouTube. I usually put up a deal that tells you when we're going to broadcast next, because to be honest, I don't know. This one was a surprise. But we got Dodgers games. I think the Lakers get back in action tomorrow. And so I hope to see every one of you come back and see us. Also, if you got some friends, that like the Dodgers or any of these teams that we support here on the channel, please ask them to visit us and give us a subscribe. And I want to thank my mods for helping me out today. Thank you so much. You guys rock. Kind of a surprise stream. Again, Dodgers get the dub. Get a 2-game doubleheader wins today. And they're heading on. They continue to have the best record in the National League. And so we like it. We like it. We want more of it. Jeremy Garcia says, where can I subscribe? On YouTube, man, you just hit the subscribe button. It's free. Absolutely free to subscribe to the channel. It's free. You just have to hit the button, man. It's a big old red button on the bottom of the YouTube screen that you're watching this video from. Also, it looks like we got 21 likes on today's video, so I appreciate those who gave us that thumbs up. To the 2 haters that gave us a thumb down, you can pound sand. Hope you choke on a biscuit. 215 subscribers where we sit as we leave this stream. So again, thank you all, and you guys have a great night, and we hope to see you probably sometime tomorrow for either the Lakers or the Dodgers. But have a good night. Thank you. We're going to turn this off as the dogs start to bark.